I tweeted this last night. I swear, please, if you have heart palpitations, if you feel chest pains, alert an adult, let us know. We will make sure that you will be okay. Guys, my name is Erik, Zachary, 103.5 KISS FM. We're just going to jump right into it. Make some noise for Liam James Payne. Woo! Does that happen every time you walk into a room, man? Have a seat.
Hello, everybody.
Wow.
Wow, you middle name me and everything. I was like, that was real.
Yeah, you know, we got to be as formal, and you know, I want to. There's
Liam
some other
James
Liam,
Payne.
some other Liam Paynes, maybe. You know,
There could be a
There
few.
could be.
There was one on Twitter the other day. There was a Liam Payne.
really?
I was gonna favorite him, but I didn't.
See, you do check the Twitters though.
Yeah,
And you favorite him.
Yeah, but can we change? I want to change the word creeping.
Yeah, I feel like that. It's so severe.
It is severe. It's
Yeah.
cutthroat.
Yeah.
It's not creeping. It's just a little watching.
So what's a better word?
No,
Lurk?
lurking.
That's worse than creeping.
That sounds like a swamp monster or something. Like, what's a? Come on, someone's got to have a better.
a better word than creeping or lurking.
You must have. Are you okay?
She's not okay.
You are okay. We're all okay. We're here together.
Do you see what you do to these ladies? He's like, I have
This
fun
is
with
you.
this.
It's all you, man.
Yeah, this is me, right? Thank you. It was a joke. I was very well aware it's not me, but thank you for pointing that out. I think they just need to get out another scream. So one more time for Liam James Payne. All right, now everyone take a deep breath. Man, welcome back to Chicago. First time in 2 years.
Yes, and I believe that last time we were here with the group, we were released over here the first time. This is
Your first performance in the United States
on American soil, my
was
friend.
in our Coke Lounge upstairs.
Yes.
So welcome back. Look, we came up, man.
Yes.
I was an intern. I had to dance off with Niall.
You had promotions and stuff happen. I've had babies happen.
Right. Let's
It's
talk
all
about
been happening.
congratulations. Let's talk
you.
about Bear.
Let's talk about
Let's
what you
talk
want to
about.
know.
I want to know where the name Bear came from, because that is the coolest
So-
damn name ever.
Well, see, me and my missus, we were kind of like I like traditional names, and she likes quite far out names.
Right.
So I was like, look, you birthed him, so you get to name him.
You get to name him.
It's part of the thing. Birthing's a hard process.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh,
It's tough.
absolutely. Hardest thing in this world.
It's tough.
It is. We had the easy part, but yeah.
Yeah.
So you know, actually,
Wow.
that's a question. Then, so you have this little guy now.
That's a question. How do you make babies?
I think this would go viral real quick if I had Liam Payne explain how to make babies. But for lack of getting in trouble, let's stick
keep
to
it
yeah. Let's talk about it though. So his little guy, man, he's looking up to you. He's literally learning something every day.
Oh my God! As I was leaving, he's just like he smiled for the first time the other day.
Aw.
But it was unfortunate because it was at me, and I'm not the one who gives out the milk and stuff. So it was like, I wish he'd smiled at her, but he turned
Yeah.
around and had a little smile. I don't know. They get to know you over time, and it's funny that he'll recognize my voice, but he can't see up to 2 months, so he
Right.
can't see you yet. But when you walk in a room and I'm like, "Hey, Bears," like, who's this guy? I know this guy.
This is gonna sound really bad, but this in my head, I don't have a child, so I'm just thinking like my dog did that when I had a puppy.
No. But puppies are very the same, but
Yeah.
they're quicker and they have teeth. Honestly, when I had Watson as a puppy, it was the same thing. You're just running around looking for poo and just hoping they're okay.
Do you remember your first memory as a kid?
I don't
First
really know.
thing. You wait all the way back.
I joined this boy band.
It's a fantastic answer. That's great. And you know, we have some surprises in the future. I know that you've been working very hard on some stuff that we can't
Yes.
talk about just yet.
We can't even talk about it.
No, I'm gonna a dart gun comes out of nowhere and just. But
There's
man,
a guy in the corner.
I
though,
think
seriously.
it's been pretty clear that you've been in the
I
studio.
love the way everybody looked like. Where's the guy? The guy's over here. I got you.
But you've been in the studio.
Yes, I've been in the studio. I've been in and out of the studio. It's hard making babies isn't hard, but it's hard. It's hard birthing babies for 9 months.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You have to be there.
Yeah.
You got to be there.
We have the easy part, so we have to be there for her.
See, I do the cooking. I'm the cook. I'm lucky I can cook food. So like,
What's your favorite dish to cook?
I would cook like some Italian.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
You're into that? I'll see you. We'll do Italian. Let's do it.
this girl's gonna immediately get out of here and tweet. She's like, "Oh, I got an Italian date with Liam. That's
and
what's
he's
up."
cooking.
So 9 months, you know, it's a process, and then even
It's a process.
right
Let's
right
call it
after Bear's born, I'd imagine there's a lot going on, a lot of
Mhm.
sleepless nights, kind of thing.
Yep.
So where do you find the time to even hit the studio?
Good question. No, my girlfriend, she's super supportive, and she obviously she's been through it. She went from being in a group to being a solo artist, so she knows how this feels, and she wants the best of me. And it was so funny, right? So before we started, when Bear was born, she was like, after like 2 weeks, she was like, why isn't the music out yet? And I was like, well, we wanted more time. She's like, yeah, but it needs to be out now. And I was like, yeah, but we kind of had a baby, so I
See
need
that thing right
I need
there?
to be here for that bit.
Yeah, right.
So she's more excited about it than I am, and that's nice to have a supportive
That's amazing.
musical household.
Yeah.
I feel like people think we sing to each other in the morning now.
Do you?
Good morning.
Do
Like,
you?
can you
Do
imagine?
you be honest?
No, we do a lot of dancing.
It's
a
a
lot
full
of dancing
musical number
Oh my
every
God.
morning.
Yes,
That's
full
amazing.
musical number.
Yeah, yeah. So you're back in Chicago, and I know it's
Mhm.
been a minute. Is there anything Chicago specific that maybe when you're landing on the plane or you see a building, you're like, oh my God, this brings back that
Do you know
memory?
what? I just remembered that we kayaked down that river.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, down the Chicago River.
And we found, yeah.
It's terrifying. I did it. I was so scared.
I loved it. It was great.
I almost got hit by a boat, so maybe that was part of it. But
You know, that can
Yeah.
be quite a scary experience.
was
Who
that the
knows?
last time you were here? You guys did that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we did the kayaking down there. I
Yeah.
went on the beach.
Oh, nice.
What else did we do? I feel like we did more
I
here.
mean, you kind of played Soldier Field. No big deal, you know.
Yes.
That was it. That's what I was forgetting. I think.
It's so funny when I'm at home. My security guard will go. I'll be like, "Oh, we've been to this place," and he's like, "Oh," I'm like, "Oh, we've been there." And he's the one who remembers the places that we've been, because
He's good at security.
I need someone to help, like, look at my head,
Right.
like a brain surgeon. It was my birthday. Yeah, I had a birthday here. Yes, yeah, I did. And Harry sang at my party. She was.
I
there.
feel like they can just let you know what you've done for the last 5 or
good, I
6
know,
years or
I-
so. By date, like on June 24th, you
birthday.
had cereal.
No,
Yeah.
but I was actually explaining to someone the other day how nice it is to have a birthday in a stadium.
Yeah.
Biggest birthday party ever. Like, what can you do?
That's got to be a match. So,
Thank you.
please come back
I'd
for your
like
next
to.
birthday. You can have it at my house. Outside of course, Soldier Field. Then, you know, you've played. You guys have played everything, and you know, and now you're doing it all over
Played
again.
Everything.
Everything.
Be careful how you put that.
Name
There's a lot of innuendos in this today. You've got to be careful.
Name a venue that you've wanted to play that you haven't. Exactly.
Space.
Okay.
Space venue.
A realistic. Would you play in space?
I'd
Would you be the
straight up-
first artist to go up in space and play?
I'd go space, but space would be some scary ass.
Oh, that's gonna be frightening. It's
Yeah.
worse than the kayak for me.
Can you say ass on the radio?
Why not? Why not?
I meant it in the donkey sense.
Like the animal, I swear.
That's the only way you can get away with it.
What instrument did you use the most when you were in the studio?
Which what?
What instrument? What will
Instrument.
people hear the most?
I make the noise with my mouth with. Like
I'm
a
sorry. One
mouth
more time.
Like a mouth kazoo.
Okay.
And there's a point in the record where they needed a guitar solo.
Yeah.
So I was like, did like a little guitar solo, and my guy put effects on it afterwards. So we did a harmony, and
And
it's
it's actually
in the
on it.
record. But when you hear it, you'll think it's a guitar solo, but it's not. It's me going, which isn't just. It's half as cool. Well, it's like a tenth as cool as it someone like ripping out on a guitar.
That's amazing.
That was the instrument I used the most. The human kazoo.
The human kazoo.
My album sounded so
the most
excited right
underrated instrument out there. So you know you've spent a lot of time with the family. You spent a lot of
Mhm.
time in the studio when you get a chance. What do you do when you just need to chill out? Do you Netflix and chill? Does Liam do that?
now. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
What do
know
you watch?
Yes. So I got my girlfriend into Breaking Bad. I've seen Breaking Bad, right?
It's great to
I've seen the
rewatch
whole
though
thing.
too. Yeah.
But like we're rewatching them at the moment, and I'm just like I'm way into it. But we're like trying to, because we're away, and she carries on watching it. I have to like catch
Keep
up,
up.
watch it.
Yeah.
So I'm like on my phone, I'm playing, like trying to watch Breaking Bad and making sure I'm keeping up.
Do you
with the
remember where
profile.
you're at in the series right now?
I'm after the IFT episode.
Okay. Everyone here is going to be like, oh, I'm going to go catch up now and watch In Time with Liam. I like the train episode. Remember that train heist that they steal from the...
Oh,
yeah, that was so cool. Yeah. It's amazing.
There's so much cool things to happen.
There really
the
is.
Fly episode, man.
Oh, my God. I forgot about that one. Look at us just talking about Netflix.
Oh, no, sorry.
Liam Payne, man, thanks for coming back to Chicago.
Thank you for having me.
Let's grab a few questions real fast. You know, we don't always do... All right, I saw your hand. Nice and loud.
Oh, here we go.
Say your name. What is it? Isa?
That's a beautiful name. Nice to meet you.
She's like, I forgot my question now. Who are you closest to, and what's your favorite memory?
That's a double question, you cheater.
She cheated.
You had a nice
Let's
name.
just leave with the first one. Who are you closest, or who do you talk to the most? Probably you're close with all the guys, but who do you talk to the most?
At the moment, Niall.
And Niall?
Yeah.
Who, by the way, will be on this very stage in a couple of weeks, but.
I spoke to Niall. Niall's last message he left me was questions. He was like wanting to know what's the baby's name.
Yeah.
When am I seeing the baby? When can I come round? So Niall's like proper Uncle Niall.
Uncle
wants
Niall.
to come round. But he's been so busy he hasn't had time. So
yeah,
we're gonna find the time.
Another question? Yeah, back there.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Rifia.
My name's Lainey.
Hi, lady.
Hello there.
Have you
How's
ever
it going?
had good? How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Have you ever had?
Is that the question? I'm just joking.
No. Have you ever had Chicago pizza? This might be like a. Because we have.
Now
really
we
good
have
deep
Chicago
dishes.
Town in the UK, which I believe is a fraud. It's microwavable.
We can't believe if that's the real Chicago or not. We don't know.
Yeah, but they like to make out like Chicago Town is like.
Yeah, like the.
Don't get me wrong. After a night out and a few beverages, Chicago Town's the way to go.
It's heaven.
But I think I have had Chicago pizza once.
Yeah.
How are you feeling? Are you better now?
Yeah, I'm better.
Are you with us?
Yeah.
There we go.
What's your favorite tattoo that you have on your arm?
What was your name, by the way?
Good question.
Krista?
I think this is my family coat of arms. And it also looks like the sign for Gryffindor, which I thought was hilarious. And I only noticed that after I finished. I was like, Gryffindor.
Oh, I've
Which I
been
think
selected.
It's
Sorted.
hilarious.
Yeah, that's amazing.
But at least I made it. I made the cut, you know what I mean? And I'm on the dream team. But this is my family coat of arms. I think this is one of my favorites.
I
like this
have a
arm.
lot
I
of
just like this
tattoos, yeah.
arm in general. This arm, I'm not so keen on at the moment. I'm gonna move around a bit. We're gonna figure it out.
Do you remember which arm you started on?
This arm.
Yeah.
This
So
is
if you got a tattoo right now of a lyric, maybe something you wrote, maybe something someone else has wrote.
Oh my God! Someone sent me a poem, but it's way too long to read. But it was like a really beautiful thing before I left to say.
What was the
Go on, smash
theme
it.
of it?
Well, it was just inspiring to go and smash it.
Just go and smash it.
To go and smash it.
Oh, the innuendos that I'm gonna have to edit out are so much fun at this interview.
So many innuendos. So
We'll
many
do. Yeah,
innuendos.
that's fine.
There's not enough time.
Hi.
Hello.
Sorry. My name's Bailey.
Hey, how's it going? Nice to meet you.
My question was, I know that you were like one of the really active songwriters when you were with One Direction. You were always writing in the studio. What was it like being alone and writing this just you? And like other songwriters, of course, but just you and none of the other boys, I guess.
I'll be honest with you. There was times in it at the start when it was really difficult because you have to look at what you think about yourself, and then you have to look at what other people think about you at the same time. But you can only put out what you believe in, and so. I mean, I've written half of the album, which is the same as I would in a One Direction album. It's the same sort of thing, and it's all co-written. But working with people like Pharrell, I did some work with Ed Sheeran.
These are all hypotheticals, by the way, but
Yeah.
then let me add to her question then real fast, not to cut you off.
What did you want to add?
Was it odd to have as much creative control? Was it?
Do you know what it was? It was. It's hard. It's hard being the battles, but someone's got to do it. No, it was. It was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun doing it, and like I say, it was hard at the start, but it got easier as time went on. And I worked with Ryan Tedder, who was the easiest songwriter. We literally wrote the song in like 30, 40 minutes.
Yeah. Wow. He's
He
brilliant. Brilliant.
He sends me the strangest texts, and I'm sure it's on purpose just to make me like think like, what is he really?
Maybe he's just trying to get your attention because you're like, you know how you look at your phone sometimes.
No,
You're like,
but
oh, okay.
I was in like a songwriting meeting in like Spotify the other day or wherever I was, and they sent me they were like, oh, speak to Ryan Tedder, so I spoke to him on the phone, and then I was like, hey, what's going on, my G? And he just sent me back like a picture of like 3 like random dudes like topless sat like this It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
We all have one of those friends, though. But
He's the best.
maybe that's maybe that's
He's
the
the best.
theme of what he wants to write with you. I don't know. No, something could be.
He's
happening.
the bomb.
You know, we're gonna cut the questions, but I think you guys are gonna be okay with this because hypothetically, you have a song entitled.
Wow.
I promise you, this is not something I say to everyone, but I think we just heard the song of the summer right here.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
that was.
Thank you. I'm
And that was all a dream. That's not actually coming out. We don't know what that was. Soon, very
It was all a
hopefully
dream.
soon. That was one more
Thank
time
you.
for that. That was amazing.
Yeah, no, no.